Welcome, Pisces. This is Psychic Haley Rose. This is your Pisces November 2019 Tarot and Oracle reading, advice, and predictions. Let's see what November 2019 has in store for you, Pisces. You're working hard, Pisces, to be comfortable in your own skin. You've come a long way. You've broken out of that shell of shyness. You still kind of go back into your introvert shell sometimes, but like most introverts, you need time away from people in order to recharge so you can go out and be social again. Sometimes you stop to smell the roses. It looks like there was a lot of things that you didn't get done that you've been wanting to get done, but you sometimes lack balance between getting things done and taking time off. You get what you need to get done, but all those extra projects, you don't always seem to find time for it. And it's a choice between relaxing and taking a break or like pushing yourself to do these extra side projects. The relaxation or maybe having a few drinks usually wins over, in case you didn't know that. But that's okay, because these are just pet projects and not things that are necessary to your survival. They're more like dreams, things that you've always wanted to try or do. So there's still time. There's somebody that's nagging you. There's a female that's going to be nagging you about your productivity levels or your lack of productivity. This is a mom or a wife if you're a male. This is a co-worker or female boss if you're a female who's always finding fault with what you're doing. I feel like there's a lot of unnecessary nitpicking between you and this woman. Well, you're the target of the nitpicking, but I feel like it's mostly unnecessary. And she's kind of focusing on what she's perceiving to be your fault rather than dealing with her own issues or at work that's piling up at her desk. You really want to tell her off. Wife, mother even. You really want to give her a piece of your mind. But like the cool, calm, collected Pisces that you are, you kind of keep it all inside. You let it roll off your back. Pisces, you have some big plans. There's some sort of convention, workshop, Comic-Con, small trip that you want to go on. Maybe it's a festival. You're buying tickets. You're going to go on this trip. I feel like it's in the country. It's not international, but you may have to travel far to get there. But it's something you have a strong interest in, one of your passions. You're going. So you're making plans to go or buying the tickets in November 2019. I think it's a little further off. It's possible it's in November, but I see you making the decision and moving forward with getting the tickets and making arrangements. What else? Looks like you're trying to balance and hold on to money. You have a pretty good foundation. You're pretty good with not overspending. You do like to indulge yourself, but you're also good at saving and making sure everything's taken care of. You're very responsible, Pisces. And even though you're a very emotional sign, it doesn't get in the way of your functionality in life. You still are very balanced when it comes to your work life and money. Looks like you're gonna go be inspired. I see inspiration through a book or a movie that's really gonna move you towards the third week of November. You're gonna really get inspired by some creative piece of art, whether it's a movie, actual art, or a book. And it's gonna put you in deep thought, deep introspection, where you're thinking about doing more philanthropical work. You're thinking about doing some volunteer work, or how you could maybe give back. Maybe, sponsoring an elephant in India for a year or something. You're wanting to travel a little more, but from the safety of your home environment. So sponsoring an elephant and receiving like updates on how the elephant is doing is something along the lines of something that would interest you, or like donating money to a startup in a third world country, like that one where it helps them do businesses. I see you doing something altruistic. Okay, let's see what else. You're connecting with friends, you're getting into the holiday spirit, but you're also wanting to volunteer and help people. So you're really putting your heart out there and doing good things for people. There's some difficulty with a male in your life. It's a father figure, uncle, older brother. Grumpy old man. Kind of rubs you the wrong way. You make peace and you're nice to him anyway, but you're going to be seeing him, having to deal with him. Everything will go fine. There's another male that's very much the opposite of you. If you're traditional, they're extremely non-traditional. They're kind of like oppose you in many ways, personality-wise. I see you running into them. There's news about their relationship. It looks like they're having relationship problems. And things are coming out about this man that is not making him look very good. So you never really got along with him. You may have a dislike for him, but it's like you're going to hear things that confirm things that you've always kind of suspected about this personality. You're going to be having some scary nightmares and dreams that, don't worry, you will wake up from it and realize it was just a dream. But it looks like you're dreaming more than usual. And you're thinking about someone from the past, a past love. You're wanting to make amends with them. You may be feeling their energy around you. It's like they're also thinking of you. You're both thinking of each other. Opposition at work. There's some people causing problems. I feel like it could be someone new. It's a male, a new manager or new coworker causing problems for you. So watch your back with them. They are not, they do not have good intentions. It looks like you need to be more communicative with the people around you or the people you care about and say how you feel. You may have regrets if you kind of don't express yourself verbally. So it's urging you to say how you feel and say what's on your mind in positive ways. You may have some regrets. And be careful of parking tickets and small fines. You may get a ticket, like a $75 ticket. So don't take that chance and park there for a few minutes knowing that you didn't put money in the meter, because then it's going to be a lot more money in the end. I see a lot of reading around you. You're reading for like leisurely reading, but it's like comic books or graphic novels, just fun things. So it's like your life is in balance. There's a few things standing out, like you can improve your communication. And then there's a few things coming up with people in your life, having to kind of face people that you don't get along with or do not particularly like. But then seeing that the truth comes out about another person that you always kind of didn't get along with. Here's your oracle message for November 2019, Pisces. Third chakra. Okay, so the third chakra is, of course, the yellow one. Let's see. And the solar plexus chakra. This has a lot to do with our self-esteem and security, how we feel, how secure we feel with ourselves and our place in the world. So I think with you, you kind of have ups and downs, Pisces, where you do feel assured, but then you kind of introvert or pull away. So you are really, the third chakra represents you and how you oscillate between comfort and feeling self-assured, and then like kind of not, kind of just wanting to hide. It looks like this is a sense to try to balance your self-worth issues and be comfortable in your own skin, which has been a struggle for you, but you're the only one judging yourself. So what you're perceiving as outward judgment, or people, you know, like, who might think this about you or think that about you, nobody's thinking that about you. It's just you. So give yourself a break, put yourself out there, be yourself, and let people love you. You, not the charade that you're parading under. You are lovable, and people do like you, and there's really no need for your social anxiety here. It's mostly in your mind, and you're very well liked. Let's see what your romance reading is for November 2019. True love. So true love is available to you. Those of you in a relationship, you found the person that you really want to spend your life with. Those of you single Pisces, you are going to find that person. I think that some of your struggles with accepting yourself and being yourself sometimes get in the way or make you fear you're not worthy. But you do have to realize that that's not really reality. That's just your fears. And you have to work on shifting things to a more faith-based mindset. When we project faith and confidence, it, fake it till you make it. It becomes a reality. So just don't worry so much, Pisces. You really are loved and accepted. Nobody's judging you or saying anything negative about you. You're your harshest critic. Okay, and then your money oracle, money advice for Pisces, prosperity advice for Pisces for November 2019. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. I feel like this is again touching back into just continuing to come into your own and be yourself. When you are authentic, you'll get the opportunities that are meant for the authentic you. When you have like some reservations and some walls up, you're preventing things that are supposed to be aligned with your true self to align properly. So again, just taking a risk by letting down your guard, letting down that shield that you hold so closely to yourself is what you need to do in the month of November 2019 and onward. You know, often when we do something scary or face our biggest fear, we're almost always met with acceptance or a positive result, because most of that is just in our head. So think back to another time where you challenged yourself in a way where you were doing something really scary, and think about how well it ended up turning out. The best predictor of the future is the past. So use real life examples that you can think of. Those are excellent ways to encourage yourself to be yourself and be comfortable with yourself. And advice for Pisces going forward. Let's see. November 2019, advice for Pisces going forward. Angelite, spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increase spiritual growth. So I don't feel like it's saying go hang out in a religious commune or spiritual commune or even a church. This is suggesting going to your own church, going to people with similar interests and people that have similar personalities, where you feel safe and accepted. Going back to your roots and around people with the same interests and like minds as you brings you a sense of peace and acceptance. And I think it goes back to helping you be more comfortable with yourself. So Pisces, things look really good for you in November 2019, but there's some lessons that you're still working on. And you just show a lot of love to everyone wherever you go. And it's important for you to really see the good in yourself, because everyone else sees the good in you. And you really don't give yourself enough credit. So God bless you, Pisces. I hope you tune in. I'm going to be doing more videos. Please like, share, and subscribe to Psychic Haley Rose. If you'd like a reading with me, you could get me on Psychic Haley Rose and or magicalpsychics.com. And I also do magical candle work at Magical Candle Services. All the information is posted below. Thank you for tuning in. Talk to you soon, Pisces.